part 3 of the PBS Learning Media. This is going to be on the student side, okay? So I am in my classroom, so the test class that I assigned it to in part 2. So here I see it's under the topic social studies. Here is the power of propaganda in World War II. Here is the link that I linked directly out from the PBS Learning Media. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring me up into this section, and this is going to be my dashboard. So you may be asked to log in. I have already logged in. If it does ask you to log in, make sure that you just use that Google link and it'll log the kids right in. They don't have to do anything else here. There's no code here. There's no assignments, classes, or favorites, because all of this is coming from Google Classroom. So you don't need to use any of this stuff up here. The kids don't need to. Now, all they're going to do here is they're going to click launch. It's going to launch it right into this. It's going to give you the information, video transcript. It's going to tell you to watch it. If you need the written, you're going to have a video transcript. If you need to take notes, here is the note. This is one of the notes that I wrote in earlier. And so this is going to show the question, and then it's going to show you here is my note. Now, where does that stuff go? It goes up here in your My Work. So when I look at this in the My Work, this is the first one. So why did governments use propaganda in World War II? And it says, here is my note, because that's what I did. It tells you that's page 1. So it's all saved in there, and it gives you the questions along with their answers. It's going to tell you what pages the notes are on too, so you can go through each of the different pages and you can skip through, which is really nice for the student. So now here I am going to go to the next page. Page 2, I'm going to read all about that. I can look at the information. I can click on the individual words for vocabulary, and I can determine what that actually means if I don't know what it means. I can highlight during the text. So if I need to highlight anything, I can actually highlight this. I can turn this on and I can make a comment there. So it's like I'm annotating in the text as I'm moving along through it. When I come through this, I have the next page. I'm reading, I'm taking notes. Remember, I'm highlighting the information, taking notes. This is information about the individual picture. So the left, the center, and the right. Here is the questions, and then here is their second text. Okay. So going on to the next page, we will see it again. And we have here, you have taking notes, and you have the target audience, and you can put in text here. You can put in text for the goal message and all of this. And once you do that, you'll hit save. If they need to edit that, they can edit. But once that goes into, let me go back to edit. Let's just do some. And then when I go into my work, what happens is I will actually, and I forgot to save it, sorry. Okay, now when I go back into my work, I should be able to see here is page 4, chart it. For me as a student, I should be able to go in and take a look at that and make sure that that's done and I have the correct answers that I need for that. Then I can exit out. I can go on to the next page. And I can continue to do this as I need to. So here's another chart it. As I go through some of this information, if I need to see a pictures a little bit more, I can click on the picture and it'll bring it up full page, which is really nice. So I can just exit out of that. It'll take me back into there. And then you have some videos that are in here, which they'll play. So, and then you have questions. So it's really nice for them to kind of go through this. And this is something that they can do on their own, asynchronous, or you can have them do certain sections of it and then talk about it in your synchronous times, about going over kind of the reading and talking about the main points that you really want to pull out of there. And so it can be used in a synchronous, asynchronous learning throughout this remote learning time, which is really nice for the kids. And so you can have them do it. This is 16 pages. So, I mean, this isn't going to get done overnight. So you want to chunk it basically and have them work on it that way. Now, once they have finished all of the information, where do I get it? So what's going to happen is they're going to want all of their information in here, and then we're going to click on the print. And when I print that, what I want to do is it's this name up here. This is not going to be their name. It's going to be their login name, which is, it stinks, but you can have them save it as their name. So you want to have them save it destination as a PDF. Okay. So once they click the destination as a PDF, you want to click on save. And once you get this pop up, they're going to go right into their Google Drive, and they're going to decide where that is. So I would say here, you're going to call this the Power of Propaganda and have them put their name on it. And then you're going to hit save. And once you do that, then it's going to be there. Now, the nice thing about that is once they have that done, what's going to happen is when I go in to view the assignment and I want to do this, I can actually turn this in. So I can click on, let me unsubmit that because I've done that before. So if I click on, click on turn in, and I need to actually get this document. So I can add or create a document, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a file. And I'm going to add the file, and I'm going to go to my drive, and I'm going to find the file in my Google Classroom. Okay, so when I go into the Google Classroom and I go into that test class and I find it, or wherever I saved it, that is where I'm going to find the document. So there it is. I have it. I'm going to open it. It's going to load it. Get rid of that one. And then I'm going to turn it in, because now it is a PDF that they're turning in. So they need to make sure that they have gone through the material. Once they are done with that, they're going to go to their My Work and print that out. And when they print it, it's going to be saved as a PDF. They're going to save it in their Google Drive. And then they're going to go back to Google Classroom and add it to the assignment, and then submit the assignment and turn it in. Okay? It's pretty easy to do, but this is a really good resource for students and for teachers to supplement the curriculum material that you're already teaching, or to elaborate on maybe a topic that needs more explanation. So take a look at it. Not everything that you're going to want is going to be in there, but you know what? There's going to be a lot of good stuff there. So enjoy, have fun.